right, we have a really good video today. Today's video is going to show you how to update your refund policies, your shipping and delivery policies, and also your privacy policies. Depending on if you're a service or a product-based business, you do what's applicable to your business. So for instance, if you're a service-based business, then you probably won't have a shipping and delivery business. You would mostly just talk about refunds and how, not necessarily exchanges, but how refunds work. But if you're selling products, you're probably going to have a refund and exchange policy. It's two ways to set these things up. I'm going to show you guys the easy way and show you the more advanced way. Let's dive right into it. All right, so we're at the back office of how your website looks. This is how the home page looks. To get into your policies, you just select online store. And what we did as a company, we preset some policies for you. So we created you pages. And as these pages, we just selected the most common policy footer links and we entered them in for you at the bottom of your website. All right, so because every business is going to have different shipping and delivery, different privacy policies, and different exchange and refund policies, we do not create these policies for you, right? One company may say no refunds, another company may say refunds within 72 hours. So that's a little bit too intricate for us to get into to try to decipher each company's policy. Hopefully that makes sense. So it's going to be your job as the business owner to organize your own policies, right? So for instance, if you click on where it says privacy policy, you probably don't even know what a privacy policy is. Of course, you've seen this before on other websites, but you're like, yo, I don't really know where I should start, what I should do, how I should start entering information. So the easiest way is to just go to another website. It's probably not the most ethical way, but the easiest way is to just go to another business owner's website, a competitor's website. Let's say if you're selling something like hair, or you're selling, let's do something that's more noticeable like clothing, right? I wouldn't recommend grabbing this particular privacy policy, but let's just say it's another small business. I would just go in and just grab a privacy policy to have a framework of a privacy policy. Usually business owners have their privacy policy at the bottom of their website. So I would just go in and grab a privacy policy from someone else's website, and then I would go and edit it to match what I wanted to say for my business, right? So I know, again, this isn't the most ethical or moral way to add it, but it is the simplest and easiest way to add a privacy policy. All I did was do copy and paste. So because, of course, this has Fashion Nova, you would go in and you would enter your own information, right? And then you would just save it. So that's the easiest way to enter in a privacy policy, right? And it's the exact same process for if you wanted to create a page and you wanted to say add page, and you wanted this to be a refund policy, right? I would do the exact same process. I would go to not a big website, go to a competitor's website and get an idea of what a refund policy should look like, and then you can go in and be creative with your own refund policy. So I don't know, okay, so they say returns here. And I would just go in and I would copy the information, boom, Control C, paste it, and now I have a refund policy, and then I'll go in and edit it. That's what I usually do, and I've been doing this for a while with my own personal stores. So again, this is the easiest way. I'm going to show you guys a more advanced way on how to enter in policies that's more tailored to your store. And then I would just hit save. And then now the page is created, and it gives you an option after you hit save to add it to your store's navigation. So we did create a video on our tutorials page on how to update your navigation, but I'm going to show you how to do it again on this video. So once you hit save, you could either select the button navigation here to update navigation, or you select here, add it to your store's navigation. Because this is a footer type link, we don't want to have a refund big and bold. We want people to have to look for the refund policy. So I don't recommend putting the refund policy as a main menu. I would recommend putting it as a footer menu, right? So I would select footer menu here, add menu item, and then I would select link. Because I just created a page, I would scroll right down to pages because I just got done creating a page. So I select pages, and then I'll look for the refund policy page. I select that, I add it, and now it's there. All I have to do is hit save. All right, so now all I have to do is hit save. If I refresh the current website that I'm on, I select refund policy, and my refund policy is there. Right, so that's step by step on how to do it the easy way. You basically go to pages, you edit the page, paste the information, or you can add a new page in. So I'm going to delete this because we don't need this. I'm also going to delete shipping and delivery because this is a service base, so this particular company doesn't need shipping and delivery. They also do not need style tips, so I'm going to delete that also, style tips. All right, so that's the easy way. Now here's the more advanced way. You want to select settings. First thing first, you want to make sure that the general options are updated to your information. So when we hand over this store to you, it's going to have placeholder information here, a placeholder address, placeholder email address, and then a store name. So if you notice your store name has the word shop in front of it, you can just erase the word shop and make sure that it shows the correct name of your business, right? Then you would also update your email address, right? You would put your email address in, right? So this is the address that Shopify will use to contact you. And then if you want a different address, you know, you can actually have, this is the email that customers reach out to you at, right? So you can have two separate emails. And then you want to put your information in for your legal name, your business, your apartment, your your house, So then you hit save. So then you put in your new information. So you do that in general. The reason why it's important to do that in general first is because once you go to the next option, which is the more advanced way to update your privacy policy and your refunds, you select legal. Now Shopify is aware that most people don't know how to do refund policies or privacy policies. So what they usually do is they leave this page blank. And it tells you you can create your own legal pages here, and you just use the template. So it's empty. All you do is select replace with template. And once you select that, it automatically drops a preset, what is this? A preset refund policy into your box here. Now, if you do not update your email settings, it will show the email that we have on file. So it's important that you do the option that I showed you before, which was updating your information in general, because you don't want this to update with our email address, and we don't want to get emails about people trying to return your product. All right. So of course, the same process, guys. You want to go in here and edit and make this applicable to your business. You want to really be a real business owner, and don't be lazy with your business, right? So same thing for a privacy policy. They give you a real privacy policy. You select that, and it drops in a real privacy policy. But it's going to be your job as the business owner to go in here and insert any information that you need to insert, or edit any information that you need to edit. So me and Shopify is doing as much as we can to try to make the learning curve as simplistic as possible for you guys, but you will have to do a little bit of work. So again, you can just edit this information as you see fit. So I usually delete this box right here. This is just what I do. You can keep this if you want. Alright, so I usually do that, and I usually just delete it, and then I use that information. So again, it's going to have like a fake address, so make sure you update the address and you save it. So once you save it, the reason why this is the more advanced way is because you have to go back to online store. You have to go to navigation. You have to go to footer menu. And I can select edit here, or I can add a whole new menu item. So for example purposes, I'm going to add a new menu item. I'm going to click where it says link. Now before, what link did I choose, guys? I want you to think about it. What link did I choose before? If you said pages, you got it right. I chose pages before because we already had preset pages for you. But now I'm not using pages. I'm using the preset policies that Shopify has for you. So I'm selecting policies, and I'm going to select refund policy because that's what I want to update. Select refund policy. Refund policy pops up. It is case sensitive, so if you want to make it all capital, you can make it all capital. So don't worry about making the link capital as long as the name is capital. So, you know, now everything is matching. And if I want this to show first, I can drag it up. If I want this to show first, I can drag it up. You know, whatever I want to show first. Let's say I wanted to edit privacy policy, because right now privacy policy was going to pages. But if I wanted to go to policies, I just select privacy policy right there versus pages. So I can have it go to either one. Right, so that's pages or policies. All right, so you decide which way you like the best, how you want to do your policies. You save it. So it's a two-step process. Make sure you update your navigation, and that's how you update your privacy policy, guys. Hopefully you learned a lot in this video. Hopefully it was easy to understand, and let's go, millionaires. Let's make some money. Let's get to it. Don't get exhausted. Don't get tired out. Let's go.